No, we're not going to do that.
Here we are. You're on live. Walter, I'm just joking. We are on live though.
Awesome.
Live video. What's up, guys? I don't know if anyone has joined yet. It's all good. We're gonna wait like a minute and then we're gonna really start the live. Welcome to our office. We're getting there, kind of. I've changed it up in here again because I didn't like the thing against the wall. Kind of bugged me.
Yeah.
But I like this better. We will eventually have a sign that says seat time over everything here, which I'm very excited about. I think I've told a number of people about it. But
Oh wow, we are live. Okay.
we are live, Walter.
There you go. Now you can see everyone that's on. Hi, Delilah. Delilah said hello.
Hey! Hey, Delilah! Lila.
Alright. So there we go.
Awesome
Now
sauces.
people are coming on. Okay.
Woo! I said, oh, Merry Christmas, Merry
Ashley
Christmas.
and Josh, hello.
Best wishes, guys. Merry Christmas. Need to come back to Badlands so I can meet you and Walter. We will eventually, I promise. Here we go. People are coming on.
Alright. So we have a giveaway for this live. She's editing footage from yesterday. We're going to do some more footage today, just on the race Jeep cage.
Yep. And there'll be a video coming out tomorrow. We came on live today because honestly I needed to take, not a break from editing, but it's been pretty intense.
She needed a break.
I needed a day and a night of not editing so that I could maybe spend a little time with this one, a little time with our friend Taylor, who you guys will meet tomorrow in the video. But yeah, I couldn't do it. But it was perfect timing because it is Christmas tomorrow and it's Christmas Eve today, as you guys already know. So we thought that we would come on and do a little live. As Walter just said, we do have a pretty cool giveaway. We have a couple of them, but we have a very cool giveaway for this live video. So very, very cool. So pretty much we just wanted to come on and pretty much say thank you guys pretty much for the whole of this year. I was gonna say pretty much again for the third time in 1 minute. But this year has been incredible and the growth on the channel and the social media platforms has been
Pretty amazing.
kind of beyond, and it's all thanks to you guys. So we thought we'd come on and just say thank you, because without you watching this, we can't do this.
Yeah. So let's tell them what the giveaway is, because there's quite a few people.
All right, so the giveaway is a ticket, a driver and a passenger ticket to the Ultimate Off-Road Field Trip. Head on over to the website. The website is
Ultimate 4x4, that's 4x4.info, and you should be able to take a look at the schedule and figure out which one you want to go to. But if you are watching this live, that is one of the prizes.
That is one of the prizes. The second prize is you can get Seat Time Over Everything t-shirt with a couple of stickers in there and a limited edition t-shirt. So yes, that's what you could win today. Woo, giveaway time!
Do you guys have any questions for us? Let's see.
Oh yeah.
I just watched the Flex Rocks and Rollovers episode with you. It was awesome. Yeah, we were really bummed that we didn't get to do the Flex Rocks Rollovers
24-hour hell back this year.
Yeah, we didn't get to do it for 2022. It's the first year we've missed it since he started doing it, but
we
were in Texas, and it was in it was in New Hampshire, so we really couldn't make it. It would have been one heck of a crazy run to get up there in time to do it, and then make it back for the other obligations that we had in Texas. So we'll be watching it like you guys. This will be our first time kind of experiencing that, watching it without having participated. So I'm actually looking forward to that a little bit.
Nice.
April, what prize? Go ahead, you guys say again.
Okay, I think I'm just gonna keep repeating this so that when people join on. So the first prize is, the main prize is a driver and passenger ticket to an Ultimate Off-Road Field Trip event next year. So head on over to the website. kind of scoop out what event you would like to come to, and we are gonna give that away to you guys. It's pretty cool. It's a whole weekend. Catering, park fees are included. All you need to do is bring yourselves a pocket of good time, some trail snacks if you want, and your accommodation. But everything else is taken care of for you, and the food is not just it is actually really good food. So yeah,
we try to get the best catering that we can. It's just that I know Chris, who organizes it, like, it really depends. Some areas, you know, some of these off-road parks are in areas that don't have the best options for catering, or they really do have good options for catering, but it's like for full-on weddings and not, you know, an event with 150 people. So, you know, it's been a little bit tricky to find the right food, but I think I've been happy with everything we've had where the events were last year, and there's a lot of crossover from last year's event. So we'll see how that goes.
the caterer at Black Mountain was amazing.
The caterer.
Actually, Black Mountain was
My favorite one. Yeah,
was
for sure.
my favorite one, but it was also, you're in the middle of nowhere there. And we managed to find someone incredible. So yeah, that was
Okay.
super cool.
Are you going to be with the Great American Crawl this spring in Montrose?
Okay, so so the Great American
No.
Crawl I will never be part of ever again, unfortunately. We kind of have our own thing going. We're going in a couple of different directions, and next year actually is going to be pretty exciting and incredible. Not only are we doing some stuff off-road, but we're going to kind of take ourselves out of our comfort zone and do a couple of other things that we've never done before, and that will be primarily, I think I can say this, with Onyx Off-Road. And talking about Onyx Off-Road, I know you guys have seen some of the videos, if you haven't, of the Ram Charger. Tomorrow, a couple of channels, big channels, will be revealing who they are, who's going to be part of the competition. Now, I'm not going to blow it today. I'm not going to tell you who it is today, but here are your options, and tell me who you think the other two people are that are going to be part of this competition, which is we get a vehicle, we make it on and off-road worthy. We're going to be...
We have a budget. We don't know what the budget is just yet, but it should be $10,000 or less. So what we're shooting for is we have all three teams are going to build something that is accessible to everybody. And I know even 10,000 is a lot, but if you consider just the price of vehicles and what used vehicle prices are now, that's really not a huge budget. We were fortunate in that we got the Ram Charger for $2,500, but yeah, that doesn't leave a lot of room to make the improvements needed to a 1980s era vehicle for the type of journey that we're hoping to take it on. So
Yeah. So, yeah, the channels that you can pick from are Matt's Off-Road. I was gonna say Rudy, Robbie Layton, Fab Rats, Bleepin' Jeep, Flex Rocks Rollovers, Dirt Lifestyle, and who was the other one?
I don't know.
Off-Road and Chill.
Off-road and chill. Yes.
So pick between those two who you think may be part of this competition. We're gonna win. I'm just joking.
Hopefully.
It's gonna be a great series. I believe Ian Johnson is gonna be part of this also, and it's all with Onyx Off-Road. It's gonna be a whole lot of fun. So definitely stick with us on the information for all of that. But yes, next year for us personally is going to be very different from the past 4 years. The past 4 years, we've kind of done the same loop, the same exact events. This year, obviously, because we have the space and the merchandise shop in the front that should be open from the probably the beginning of January. We hope. If not, it'll most probably be February because we have to be in Montana next month, and we obviously have Nessie going to King of the Hammers. So there's a lot going on at the beginning of next year. So most likely the merchandise shop will be open February,
Yeah.
in all
And
honesty.
so some of the only events we'll be wheeling at this year will be the Ultimate Off-Road Field Trip events, and I know there's some. So those events are paid events, like Holly said, and your food's covered. We have recovery teams there. The reason that we're choosing to go to those events and those events only in terms of wheeling events, of course we'll do some local stuff here, and if you're in Hurricane and you want to go to Sand Hollow, like. Stop by the shop. We're here, or message us. It's not uncommon for us to go out with people just for a quick day trip. If you're making a 3-day trip or 4-day trip here and you're doing some wheeling with friends, if we're available, we go. We always love doing that. It's just nice to get out of the shop sometimes. But
it is.
For Ultimate Off-Road Field Trip, the reason that we're sticking with those events is because I kind of want to be able to guarantee that people are going to have a good time. I don't like going to events where it's a complete crapshoot. We've hosted things in the past where, the guy from down the road, it's his local park, comes and he knows his U-joint has been, some of you have heard me say this stuff before, but it's because it's actually happened. This is not a scenario I'm making up. You'll go somewhere and the local guy will show up and the, 5 or 6 other people in his group have to wait 5 or 6 hours on the trail while we repair his rig. And some of those other people drove from like 10 or 11 hours away. And that's just not fair. So I like the fact that there's some organization to it. I like the idea that there's recovery people. I like the idea that the food is covered. We don't have to leave. No one has to worry about that. We all get to actually hang out. I pay for experiences. That's what I like the idea that you guys are paying for like a guaranteed experience. We don't have a ton of time to take time off. Just looking at our life right now, we don't even have time to wheel right now between now and KOH.
No.
When she does get to do it, it's like 2 hours here and in the morning and there. And like, honestly, I wouldn't want to go if I was with someone who's like, it's like their rig could break 5 minutes into the trail and we end up there for 6 hours. So it's one of those things. I like being able to guarantee that. And yeah, it costs some money, but why risk it when you only have 1 or 2 wheeling trips or maybe 4 wheeling trips a year that you can do? So it comes down to whether or not you think it's worth it. And we hope that you guys will find some value in it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Now, just with the whole picking of who the other 2 channels are, just leave a comment just leave a comment below. There's no place to pick it. It's just me asking you the question. We have a lot of, I see Bleep and Jeep, Fab Rats. Bleep and Jeep and Fab Rats are kind of in the lead there, which is really funny. So I'm just going to remind you there is a massive giveaway. The reason why we're talking about the Ultimate Off-Road Field Trip just now is because we are giving, Mischief Maker is giving you guys a chance to win a ticket to an Ultimate Off-Road Field Trip event next year. So, heck, yeah, it's going to be way fun. But just quickly talking about our schedule, because I kind of started talking about that, it's not going to be the same as the past 4 years. We have a lot of different things kind of thrown into the loop this year. Also, we have the space right here, so we can't be on the road for 5 months at a time. With saying that, we will be on the road June and August, I believe.
There are 2 6-week periods where we'll be on the road, mostly around Bantam. So really, we're going to leave here in Hurricane and head to the northeast and be around the Pennsylvania area for a good 6 weeks, and that will include us attending Bantam. And then the same thing in August. We will leave here in August for a good 6 weeks and spend some time in Kentucky and Tennessee, and then of course go to
Smoky Mountain Jeep Invasion.
Yeah.
That's where we'll be. So, a lot of things happening, very exciting. And there's a lot of things been going on here.
Bleep and Jeep and Robbie Layton. Robbie Layton is a close third. Okay.
Yeah. Robbie and Fab Rats.
I wouldn't want to build a Jeep against Robbie. I'd be really scared.
Oh, so I know people are saying Rudy, but Rudy and I are a team on this. So, yay. It's going to be really good. We've talked about what we want to do with the vehicle, and it's it's going to be pretty good. And if you haven't checked it out, I've started a playlist of the Ram Charger, so definitely check that out because we've taken it out wheeling already. So Definitely go check those out. Completely stock, and I just love that vehicle. Love it. Love it. But anyway, we're gonna quickly randomly choose a winner for the t-shirts and stickers, Mischief Maker ones. We're gonna do that just now. We're gonna go.
I'm just gonna scroll and stop, and whoever my finger stops on, that's the easiest way to do it. Alright?
Okay.
So, go ahead.
Okay. Joseph Porter.
And we didn't answer your question, Joseph. Will we wheel in Colorado? We really want to. It's like our white whale. Like, every year we miss the
tried
window.
to.
We're either too late in the season or too early, and it's still snowy. Snow has been like the thing that has stopped us from continually doing that. So, Joseph
Porter, if you can do me a favor, reach out to me on Instagram or Facebook. Just reach out to me with your address, and we will send that to you and the size of t-shirt that you wear. Yes, that's pretty cool. We'll give it a couple more minutes just for the big prize giveaway.
What about an S10 for you guys? Let's see. So if you haven't left a comment, leave a comment, because that's how we're picking the winner. S10. What about an S10 for you guys? So an S10, if you're meaning like a small truck, that obviously wouldn't work for me, for sure. But I actually think maybe you might see something involving an S10
pretty soon.
in some of the stuff that we're doing next year. So that makes me think you know something.
I know.
Because that was a really odd suggestion, I
Do you
guess.
know something? Do you?
Keep commenting for better chances, yes.
Oh yeah, yep. You can comment away for that scroll. It's like the winning spinning wheel. That's how we're doing it today.
All right. So we ever get down to Florida? So
Ooh,
I haven't heard anything really good about Florida, to be honest, from people that are from Florida. We went to Jeep Beach the first year that we were on the road,
2019.
2019, and that was, I mean, it was fun, but
It was not fun after the first day for me personally. First of all, Walter stayed in the AC the entire time, and I completely burnt myself to a lobster that I wanted to stay inside the entire time. But that's more of like I feel like we're not there yet. I feel like we could work. We're working very hard towards a goal, which is going to take a little time. But even my family, honestly, today have been like, "Are you going to take a vacation? What are you doing today? What are you doing tomorrow?" No, we're here. We have work to do, and maybe we can take like a day or two breather after King of the Hammers. Yeah. But until then, it is grind, drive. We got stuff to do. We got deadlines, and honestly, even although sometimes we get a little tired and we hurt a little bit, I'm still really stoked to get up super early in the morning and get here and get going. So, and I have had a lot of questions about doing daily videos. How do you do it? Do you have an editor? I don't have an editor. It is all us. So we wake up first. This is just our quick daily reminder of what we do is we get up super early in the morning. We're here when no one else is, and everyone and every creature is sleeping. Then we get some filming done wherever it is. We get some work done to the vehicle. Then it is editing time, and we get back to the crawler hauler anywhere between 10 p.m. and 1 a.m. And then we do it all again.
So here's a question: are we coming to New England?
Ooh.
So, all right, that was never really on our radar until Marvin suggested going to New Hampshire for 24 Hour Back. It looks like a good time. It doesn't look very four-door friendly up there, but it could be something that, like, I would like to go. It just comes down to whether or not we can fit it into the schedule. So we'll definitely look into it. Is there anything besides Field and Forest that's in the Northeast, or does everybody go to? I mean, we always went to Roush Creek. That was where we go in AOAA.
Yeah.
Am I comfortable driving Mischief Maker? So Fran asked that question. Fran, I'm not even comfortable riding passenger in Mischief Maker, to be completely honest with you. except when she's like in between obstacles. The cage is very, very close to my head. Like, we did our best. We've lowered my seat. My seat is further back, and even still, my head is very, very close to the cage. So, uncomfortable is not even the word. It is just dangerous. No, unfortunately.
Actually, I'll put a picture. What I'm going to do is I'll post a picture up as soon as I find it after this live of how Walter's seat was originally when we first put the cage in. His head is like this much above it.
Tanner is just sending pictures. Hello, Tanner. Thank you for the pictures. Thank you, Rick's family, for the photos and the support.
Let's see.
Pretty cool. Complete KOH. So, okay. We're looking forward to seeing her complete KOH too. I'm looking forward to seeing her cross the start line right now. So there's this weird inflection point where we want to build the race Jeep a certain way, but you have a deadline, and you come up against certain things where you're just like, all right, we're gonna make an exception and do this a different way because of the timeline. We're going to do this because of the timeline. So when it reaches too many things, you're getting a little bit disappointed in the build. You wouldn't build it that way if it wasn't for the timeline. So we're really trying to kind of avoid that, and that's why we're spending so much time in the shop. And that's why, unfortunately, you guys are seeing like probably more Nessie content than you want to see. But it really is just kind of all-consuming at the moment. And the reason it's more all-consuming is not because the deadline is so crazy. We literally get to spend every day here. We don't have to compete with work hours or try to do this overnights and weekends like most people. It's not unrealistic to get this done before KOH. It might be unrealistic to get it done the way that we want to get it done.
Yeah.
And so what we're trying to do is avoid compromise, and that's why we're spending so much time here. So,
Joseph, thank you so much for sending your information over. I have it.
so
Perfect.
All right. Why don't we pick the winner for the big prize?
Okay, so now we're going to pick the winner for that ticket for the Ultimate Off-Road Field Trip next year. All you have to do is go to the website and choose which event you want to come to. It's for you and a passenger. And and then just email me your information over and we'll keep in touch about that. But spin the wheel, my friend.
All the way to the bottom, all the way to the top, the back, and...
Let's see. Victor, how do you say the last name?
I don't know. I'm so glad that you can't say
Victor Jacome. Victor Jacome.
Merry Christmas to you, Victor, and you win a
ticket. Free trip.
Ultimate Off-Road Field Trip.
So make sure that you send your information over to hcfmotorsports@gmail.com. That would be great. And then we can keep in contact. Or if you prefer Instagram or Facebook, just send me a message over. But congratulations to you. Woo! You're going to be wheeling with us. It'll be very fun. Any other questions we want to quickly answer? And then guess what? We're probably going to head off and go start on Nessie. So let's see. Looking forward to seeing, how are you preparing for the race? Seeing you practice with your helmet on. Honestly, I wish there were 32 hours in the day because then I'd be able to do everything. But preparing for the race, what I'm probably, I've started kind of doing cardio. And trying to just keep that up for 45 minutes, which is obviously not a 10-hour race, I get it, but that's all I can really do for the moment. I don't have time to be out in Mischief Maker. We gotta get this finished. This is a priority, and because we are gonna be in Montana for a week in January, we have a deadline, so we have to get it done before then. We'll go to Montana, we'll come back, and then we'll go
2 weeks later, you're racing.
Straight out to Johnson Valley. So
Victor was still on, so congratulations, Victor. And
yay, congratulations!
Definitely shoot her an email so that we can get your information and get you that ticket, get you signed up for that ticket. All right?
Heck yeah. All right, well, I think we're gonna go. We've got a lot to do. We have our own sort of deadline for tonight, what we want to have done.
It's aggressive.
It is a little aggressive, but it's fun. We have space. Just put music on and film, and you guys will see it tomorrow. So I hope you guys have an incredible Christmas Eve, a beautiful Christmas day, and there will be a video at 7 a.m. and I hope Santa is good to all of you.
Yep.
But we're gonna leave it there. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm gonna head over there and switch you off now. Yeah.